It's telling me an authorization error or something of the sorts.
Not this. See, how did we fix this last time?
Now I think it's loading.
I blame just blame your mom.
No. Don't blame me.
Yeah, I think next time I get a phone, I'm just gonna get like a really
plain
good basic
Jane.
phone, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy an actual tablet with the extra $1,000 that I would have spent on the next model.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I've had the same phone for 4 years. I'm gonna upgrade to the new iPhone in September.
Nice.
I would rather cut off one of my balls than have to switch to an iPhone.
Thank you.
I mean, we can make that happen.
No.
I mean, if you want to, I'm old enough that they're starting to like hit the sink and stuff when I like walk around. So feel free, man.
Hell yeah!
Too much.
I'll donate it to science too. I'll cut it off. Like, here, give me $5. Here you go.
I'm not having any kids, so I do not need them.
Oh boy. Robin,
I already have enough testosterone as well, so I am good.
But Robin, we are live.
Shit.
We are in session 4, I believe. Yeah.
Something like that. What's up, chat?
Hello.
In Gorgio's chat. Hello. I was waiting to make sure everybody got on the table okay. So there's a couple of bookkeeping things real quick.
I don't remember anything other than snack. We had to save snack.
Yeah, so I'll kind of give you guys a recap because it has been like a long time since we played. 2 months or something like that. Just due to like scheduling conflicts and sicknesses and like a bunch of, the usual things that make D&D games not happen. Okay, so the last time we played, the refresh here for you guys is that you guys were in Akros, the capital of Eualia. Dragons attacked, kidnapped the princesses. The king asked you guys to try to chase the dragons to where they were taking the princesses and recover them. And in part of that, you guys met a little kobold named Snack. She said she could get you guys on an airship. You just had to go to this airship port, which was a few towns over. So you did. While you were at the port was having like a pirate battle. There was like 2 factions of pirates like fighting each other. You guys joined the fray. Snack told you which pirates she was allied with. That was the hang on one sec. That was the Nether Corsairs. That's who Snack was allied with. So you guys fought against the Crimson Scales pirates. And that's kind of like where we left off. We left off at the airship port battle. As you guys were getting to the Nether Corsairs airship to board that and take that into the Dracolite Wilds. That's where you guys are headed, which is where you believe that the dragons are taking the princesses. The key information that you got through some of this stuff was that the dragons are probably going to sacrifice the princesses in some kind of ritual so that they can awaken the mana heart, which is like a powerful magic object somewhere inside of the depths of the Dracolite Wilds. So they're going to sacrifice the princesses, do some kind of ritual so that they can activate some kind of souped up powerful magic item. So, everybody good on all that information?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, cool. Okay, so while we're at the port, we do have a player stepping out of the game for a little while, or possibly a long while. And that was Rukon's player. Wintech will no longer be with us for right now. So while you guys are at the port, Rukon effectively will become an NPC, but he won't be continuing on the adventures with you guys. So while he's here, he, I don't know, bumps into somebody he knows on one of the pirate ships and says his farewells, and decides to go his separate ways from the party. So if you guys want to say any messages to Wintech, maybe we can send him a clip from the stream or something like that.
I am sad my dog friend is leaving. But more bones for me.
I know Ezekiel's character was pretty close with Rukon, so I don't know if you
Yeah.
would have something to say.
Ezekiel, give him a big old hug, pat on the back, and I wish you luck, my friend.
Aw. Cute, cute. All right,
And
does it?
try and hold back the tears.
Aw. How do I, Ingrid, how do I take a character out of the party sheet? I just delete it?
Just delete it. Yeah, delete it for combat tracker and party sheet.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye, Rukon.
Bye, Ruka.
You will be missed.
Now we can have snack full time.
No. Are you gonna pilot snack full time?
Don't tempt me.
All right. So you guys will be boarding the ship. I was curious if any of you guys wanted to name the another Corsair ship that you'll be boarding for funsies.
I got nothing. I'm terrible at naming stuff though.
Yeah, me too. Maybe in Gorgio's chat. You got some viewers in chat? Anybody in chat want to give us a name for this airship that I'm about to share?
Don't do that.
Why not? No, I do this on my channel when I'm streaming. I let chat name everything. Name the NPC, name the ship, name the dungeon.
Let's just name it Shardy McFly.
Shardy McFly. All right.
After Marty McFly, you know. Good
Yeah, I
enough.
love it. Well, here we are. Okay, so you guys are on board the Shardy McFly. Let's go. Love it. I'm going to introduce you to the crew, show you the ship in just 1 second. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, line of sight is turned off. So you guys should be able to see the ship's hull. Let me know if that is not showing for you.
Looks good to me.
I like the wind.
Isn't it cute? We got clouds and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and I see snack.
oh yeah, is Snack on there? Yeah, she's there. I just haven't put you guys there, so my bad. We'll get there in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you to some of the crew that you'll meet. Effectively, there's other crew on this ship, but just like a bunch of Joe Blow nobodies. I'm just gonna tell you guys the named NPCs that I have. Okay. So first is the captain of the ship. His name is Veldor Sarkis. He's a male minotaur. This is what he looks like. Okay, this is the captain of the ship. The next person that you would meet, maybe Snack is introducing you guys to the people she knows on the ship. Yeah, we'll go with that. The next person that Snack introduces you to is Deckhand Coralie. She is a female birdkin. That is what she looks like. She's a deckhand. The next person that Snack introduces you to on this ship is a Corsair named Skyrider Ferozi. She is a catkin. And this is what she looks like.
Oh my.
And
Oh,
her name, her first name is in fact Skyrider. That is a Tabaxi naming conventions in Panovo. They name themselves that way.
Simpson says, oh my.
Okay, and Snack introduces you to what she says is her favorite person on the ship. That is the chef named Tordek. He is a gem dwarf. But prior to introducing you to him, she says he does not like being asked about being a dwarf. He is not, he's not keen on his heritage. So she does warn you about that. This is what Tordek looks like.
Ooh. Those eyes.
She says, don't don't comment on his eyes, whatever you do, okay? And the last person that Snack introduces you to on this ship is the surgeon. Her name is Incendra Embera. She is a female fire elementin. And this is what she looks like. Snack tells you that she likes to pretend to the best of her ability that she is a human. So she does use glamours and stuff to make herself appear more human. But she's not the greatest magic practitioner, so her glamours aren't that good. So, you guys are on board the airship, on your way to Dracolite Wilds. You may interact with these NPCs I have just named for you. Now is your time to prep for going into the Dracolite Wilds. And by that, I mean you can ask these people, like, what kinds of things do you expect going into that area, that type of stuff. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to talk amongst yourselves, and then you guys can decide which NPC you want to ask questions to, that type of stuff. So the floor is yours.
Hey, Stumpy, what happened to your eyes? No, he does not say that, but I really want to.
Oh, I guess I can tell you a little bit. Yeah, so Snack would probably tell you guys a bit more about each of their personalities. So we'll go with that. So the captain, we'll go all the way back to the top. The captain, she tells you that he is gruff and he's very stoic. And when you guys meet him, it seems like he's not thrilled that you guys are on his ship. He seems kind of, not like asshole-ish, just more like, I can't believe I'm taking in more of Snack's strays. He makes a comment kind of that nature.
Is
okay,
he
so
fed
that's the captain.
Is he fed up with Snack's bullshit?
I think so, maybe a little bit. And you guys aren't the first people that she's snuck onto this ship. That's quite obvious. The deckhand, Coralie, Snack tells you that she's really odd. Those are the words that she uses. Sometimes she says weird things, and she doesn't always finish her sentences. So that's what she tells you about Coralie, the birdkin. Snack tells you about the Corsair, the catkin, that she's super friendly, crazy curious, but also incredibly impatient. And sometimes she can be a bit hot-headed and angry. They seem to have the closest relationship, Snack and Skyrider Ferozi. They seem very, very close, like gal pals, best friends type friendship. About the chef, she says he literally only cares about food. He does not like being asked about being a dwarf. He does not like being asked about his eyes, and that he's very much a grumpy old man unless you're talking to him about food. Okay.
I love him.
And about the surgeon, she says that the surgeon is incredibly intelligent, probably the smartest person Snack has ever met in her life. She is very blunt, and she does not lie or say anything to spare people's feelings. But she's a fantastic healer, and Snack knows that she worships Apella, which is the unicorn goddess of healing. And she also worships Feia, which is the cat goddess of knowledge and fire. All right, so now you guys may speak to each other, formulate, any kind of social plans you have while you're on the ship.
So, really quick, have are firekin kind of rare, or we see them, or what?
Rare, no. Common, definitely not, though. Somewhere, lower end on the spectrum of the most common races, but not so rare that people would be like, oh my god, I can't believe that's a fire element. And, if you live in any well-populated city, you've probably seen one or two in your life for sure. And maybe not fire, but maybe a different element: earth, water, fire, air. But I wouldn't say that they're super duper uber rare. Just not common.
So if they touch us, does it burn us automatically?
No, it does not.
Okay. I was just curious. I want to the crow and the cat and the dwarf are my favorites.
It would
Robbie.
definitely make surgery interesting if she
Yeah.
burned everyone's
She
shit.
burned
Exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, she'd be a shitty surgeon, but you know.
I mean, she could instantly cauterize any wound, right?
This is true.
Yeah.
But she probably is really good at cauterizing wounds, let's
Robin,
be honest. Yes.
You want to do me a favor? Can
Yes.
you roll an even dice for me, really quick?
Like a 20?
Doesn't
A
matter.
10?
Just even. I just need to see if it's higher or lower. Okay, I go talk to the chef.
Okay. What do you say to the chef?
So what's his name
When
again?
you
Sorry.
go, so he's in. Let me reveal the
Tordek.
lower whole level.
Tordek.
Let's see. Is it on this level? Yeah. Okay. So let me draw a pointer.
Low
The
is bad
kitchen is in
judgment and
here.
high is good judgment, and I got bad judgment.
Tell him you've been eyeing him. From
Oh,
the other side of the room.
don't worry. I got
Oh, God.
this.
Here you go.
So-
Let me unlock tokens. Okay, you guys are unlocked. I kind of pointed to where the kitchen is. I'm not going to put all these NPCs on here unless there's combat. But yeah, that's the kitchen area, and there you guys are.
Sorry, I
Just so we
have to
can
use
like
WASD
spatially
to
be
move.
aware of where. Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. Alright, I moved to wherever the kitchen
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect.
So I walk in and I'm like, hi, Tordek. How's it going?
Hi. Dinner's in 4 hours.
You're kind of unique around here, aren't you? What's it like being a chef?
That was clever, Bacon. He you can tell he was like listening intently. He's also like in the middle of stirring like a pot of what vaguely looks like stew. And he catches on your like little pause there, and you could see his brow like furrow, like he could tell he thought you were about to ask him what it's like being a dwarf. And then he turns around and he says, "Well, cooking. Cooking. I
Nice.
love cooking. I love cooking for everybody. I like making stew. You know, there's lots of rats on board that make great meat."
I approve. Do you ever put eyes of newt in your stew?
No, 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 no. We don't do that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that would dwarf anything you've ever made before. And I slowly start walking away, and then I yell for M4P. I yell for M4P. I'm like, hey, what does a chef on a pirate ship say?
I don't know what.
Eyes, matey.
Like
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. He looks angry for like a hot second. And he's like yelling for Snack to come fetch you. And then as you're walking away, you hear him start like chuckling to himself. That was a good one. I'm going to have to remember that. And he's like kind of laughing as you walk away. It was good. I liked it.
No, you got through to the grumpy old man. Good job,
Have
Bacon.
some inspiration, Invas.
You know,
may
it's
cash in
been
later.
so long, I actually forgot my character's name.
Oh, well, that's you. You're Invas. And I give you inspiration. So you can use that on any saving throw, attack roll, skill check, any
Cool.
d20 roll to gain an advantage. All right. So like as a party cumulatively, is there anybody you guys want to talk to and like, you know, ask about the Dracolite Wilds or anything like that where you guys are going, or
I'm along for the ride.
I'm just curious of how a cat and a crow are on the same ship and don't fight, but that's just me.
I mean, as you know, if you make that observation, go ahead and roll me a perception check, Samson.
Well, you
Because
do
you're
that.
looking around at like all the people, I assume.
Can I get another D20?
Sure.
Well, shit. So
Why are
I
you
cast
asking me
mine
to roll dice?
because I like just not being in my hands, you know. So
Fair.
I cast minor illusion while he's doing that, and then for my minor illusion, I make what looks like a little laser pointer going across and back and forth in front of the cat,
Okay.
just to see what happens.
She, let me see what her passive perception is. Hang on, real quick. Are you trying to hide this, or you're being very obvious with it, Invas?
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm like hiding it. I don't want her to know it's me.
Okay, make a stealth or sleight of hand check, your choice.
Okay, hold on. You said stealth or sleight of hand?
Yeah, your choice. Oh, Ingrid, do I see you putting all their portraits up there? That's great. Okay. So Samson, you're looking. I'll get back to you, Invas, on that. Samson,
That's
you kind of made the comment like, why would this bird and cat be getting along? Whatever. You also recall that you guys met the captain very briefly. He wanted nothing really much to chat with you guys when Snack was introducing you. But yeah, everybody on this ship is pretty. It's a pretty diverse spread of people. And in fact, you're more hard pressed looking at any of the people on the ship and finding two people of the same kind or race or whatever. So you can mentally file that away if you want as something you know about the Nether Corsairs, that they are not prejudiced in any way of those that they recruit into their ranks.
Are there any other dogs, or just that?
Yeah, I'll say you look around and you see maybe like one dog and just some grunt, worker on the ship. Maybe down in the below decks, he's like polishing cannonballs or something like that.
Nice.
I didn't make any. These are the named NPCs I made, so
Fair
this
enough.
is what you guys get.
Fair enough.
Okay, and so Invas, you're playing with like you made a minor illusion, looks like a laser light, and yeah, Skyrider is like all over it, chasing it, pouncing it, chuckling, just like having the cat time of her life, trying to figure out where this thing is coming from.
Can you roll one more time for me?
Sure.
Ooh, okay. I just keep it on the ship and to stop it after a little
Entertain the cat. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. She's whenever you're done with it and you stop, she's like, "Hey, what happened?"
bit. I point at the dog and walk away.
Samson, your name was?
Yes.
Can you do the little magic light trick again? That was fun.
And I kind of scratch my head, like, yes, and I don't think I actually have anything to be able to do it.
She's like,
Accidentally lights the ship on fire trying to do it.
Yeah.
she's just like absentmindedly like fidgeting in front of you, like waiting for it to come back, like a fiend waiting for their fix.
I'm gonna wait behind him and wait to see if he does anything where I can sneak it in. Like if he points at something, it appears.
to make it look like he's doing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yes, I'm good, because I'm assuming I would probably know that Ingvar
I'm a
would do
jackass.
this.
Yes, you would know that by now.
Yes. So I'm gonna look over at Ingvar and I'm gonna like scrunch my eyes closed really hard and point.
I just kind of like very slightly nod and grin like I always am.
I will point at the foot of the crow.
And the first time he does it, I don't do anything.
She like looks where you're pointing. She sees Coralie, and she's like, nope, I'm not falling for that one again."
Sorry. Let me try this again. And like I'll shake my arms out. We're like, okay, here we go. And then I'll point at the foot of the crow.
I do
again.
it this time.
Okay, at the foot of the crow.
Yes.
She looks at the laser light. She looks back at you, Samson. She looks at the laser light, and she's like,
I like squiggle it really fast, like you do it just to get their attention.
you can see the strain on her face, like fighting to go chase this laser light straight into her coworker, essentially. And she's like, "Okay, what are you guys up to? What's going on here?"
I'm gonna try to persuade her to do it before it disappears. Like, get it! It's gonna go!
Okay,
There's a shiny.
Okay, you guys can both make a persuasion check. I'll use the higher of the two.
Oh, ooh. Oof. With a
Uh,
plus
A
8.
+8 though,
Oof.
12. Ah, there it
yeah.
is. Okay, she's like, all right,
Get
listen.
the shiny. Get the shiny.
If I get clawed, it's on you. And she like leaps towards Coralie. And as soon as she like bumps into Coralie, and starts like hammering away at the light, whether you're moving it or not, Coralie like squawks and she speaks in a language that I'm going to assume none of you understand, but just in case, I'm just gonna type what she says in her language. No one understands her. Okay. So, yeah, she like squawks out something that no one understands, I assume. And she kind of like flits away from the scene through some doors and into the decks below.
You know what
I
else?
assume you still have the light going for the cat.
I'm doing whatever Samson's doing right now with his finger.
Oh, okay. Just following
Yes.
his finger.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like Samson will like because there's a mast, right? So like I'll like draw my finger up the mast. Let's see if she climbs it,
Okay, yeah, she does quite easily.
and then fling my finger back down to the deck.
Okay, and she makes some pretty impressive leaps back down to the deck as well. Lands on her feet perfectly.
And then I'll like twirl it in like figure eights.
How long do you guys do this for? Because this cat's got energy for days.
However long Ingwas wants to keep going.
Until he closes his hand. I'm just
After
chilling in
a
the back.
while, I'll say after a while, she does seem to get a bit bored by it, and she comes back down. And even if the light is still out, you can see she's like kind of gotten over the excitement of it for some time. And she says, "So where are you guys headed?"
The Drake Wilds.
The Dracolite Wilds.
Yes.
Why are you going there? I know we're docking near there, but like nobody ever says they're going into the Dracolite Wilds. That's crazy. Why are you guys going there?
Eyes of Noob.
Oh, are
Snack.
you like in one of those adventuring guilds? I've heard a lot about those.
We're going to hang out with Snack.
Oh, Snack's going there too? She seems like genuinely disbelieving of that.
That's what she said.
Snack? Snack comes running. Yeah, what's up? They say you're going into the Dracolite Wilds with them? And Snack's like, oh, no. Me, I'm not going in. No. They're going in. I'm just helping them get there.
And Samson, of course, looks dejected.
Ah! Snack sees your sad face, and she's like, "No, if I go back in there, I'm toast. They will take me back to Velhaz, and I don't want to go back to Velhaz. So no thanks.
But toast is good.
No, figurative, figure of speech, friend. I'll be cooked. My life will be over.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Yeah, no. I will happily await word of your surviving your trip there, but I'm not going in. So, this is where Skyrider says, so why are you guys going into the Dracolite Wilds?
And I'm going to scratch my head and look very confused because he doesn't want to give up information to someone he just met.
Fair, totally fair. If you guys want, you can.
What do I know? Like, what kind of creatures are in there? From like history
Let's
check
see.
or
Yeah,
something?
go ahead and make a. If any of you want to know what you know about the Dracolite Wilds, go ahead and make either a history or a nature check, your choice.
Fuck! What's with the fours? Man, I don't know where we're going.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it is kind of funny. Wild Realms,
I've never been there.
Dracolite Wilds. Just waiting on Ezekiel. History or nature check?
Uh,
Oh,
hold on.
so yeah, I know usually I do the requested rolls.
Yep, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
And
so
then I
for
was like,
on your tab, the skills tab, I think if
there
you
it is.
just double click or single click, I forget how it works, but
He said history or what?
nature,
Or
your choice.
history or
You just have to click it once.
Yeah, once.
Can I do neither? Can I do religion? I don't have proficiency in either of
I'll
these.
allow it. You'll maybe know different information. Sure. Religion.
Sweet. Cool.
13 plus, okay, 15. All right. Okay, so starting with Samson and Invas, you guys know not much. You know what the general,
There's
like
woods.
very yeah, it is a forest. You know that much. Um not many people go there, you know that much. And you know, I guess what would be considered like legend lore about this place. You know that people say that there's dragon spirits living in the forest and that most people who go there die. That's what the two of you know. Okay? And for P, you know some things, a bit more than that. You know that there are um like magical storms. You know that this region is prone to literally magical storms, that they can be quite violent and deadly arcane energy storms. You also know that, yes, dragons, in a sense, do go into the Dracolite Wilds from Velhaz, and that they have done some cursory explorations of the Dracolite Wilds. But because Velhaz is such a hostile country, it's not like they're publishing research surveys or anything like that. So that knowledge is not like very, very public. And yeah, we'll say that that's what M4P knows about it.
All right.
Ezekiel, you know, from maybe some religious teachings, that the place is probably, let's see. So, I'm trying to decide how much to divulge and how much not to divulge. Um, all of you do know that every wild realm in Panovo, the Dracolite wilds including, does actually have some magical object at the center of it. All this is how the world works, how Panovo works. If it's a wild realm, there's something in the center of it that powers that wild realm. That's what gives it its magic energy, which makes it a treacherous place. You all know that. That is a fact of the world. So we'll say Ezekiel, maybe you've heard stories about what may be at the center of the Dracolite Wilds, and it's probably some relic of one of the dragon gods. Nobody knows for sure which one. There's two dragon gods in this world. There's Rooney, which is the dragon goddess of. Bear with me one moment. um, sorry, I don't have everything memorized. Okay, so there's the Rooney. She is the dragon goddess of weather and storms and the element water. She is a multi-headed dragon, kind of similar to Tiamat in Forgotten Realms, but personality-wise, she's very different from Tiamat. But yeah, she does have 5 heads like Tiamat does, and yeah, they call her the High Tempest or the Queen of Dragons. The other dragon god in Panovo is Dranoth. He is called the Unbreakable Dragon, the Final Dragon. He is the dragon god of justice, law, strength, power, that type of stuff. Those are the things that he embodies. He just has one dragon head. He is the most like Bahamut from Forgotten Realms. A different personality, but that you could correlate him to Bahamut. His name is Dranoff. So, anyways, Ezekiel, you feel pretty good that you've heard some like religious teachings that whatever is at the center of the Dracolite Wilds is probably related to one of the dragon gods. It could have been like some vestige, some magical item that they created during the initial like ancient wars in Panovo that created all of these magic items. And those got lost over time, which is they became corrupted and made the wild realms, basically. That's the history, the gist of it. So yeah, you believe whatever that is, that corrupted magic item at the center is probably related to the dragon gods. And because it is a souped up magic item, whatever effects it is causing on the Dracolite Wilds is probably very much draconic attuned.
Aye, aye,
Okay.
Captain.
Okay. Okay, so you guys don't really tell Skyrider why you're going into the Dracolite Wilds. She will say, well, if you are going into the Dracolite Wilds, I've heard stories that Tordek has fought a dragon before, so, you know, if you want any advice on that, and you're going into the Dracolite Wilds, Tordek may be your guy. She kind of winks.
Is that the Stumpy one?
Yeah, Stumpy. I wouldn't call him that, though.
But he's short.
Whatever you do. And whatever you do, don't ask about his eyes. He
What
doesn't
happened?
like that.
What happened to his eyes?
Well, what happened? He was born that way. You can tell she wants to say something, and then eventually she just says, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
So you don't know.
Can
Okay.
Can I persuade her?
You can certainly try. I will tell you right now that the DC would be 20.
Cool. I heard it's a good story.
She don't know.
Oh my god, I didn't think you would pass it. I should have made it
I have a
higher.
+8.
Okay. So she kind of like looks around behind her over her shoulders to make sure like Tordek's not around and can't hear you guys having this conversation. Well, you see, the captain once called him my lord, which was crazy. Have you met the captain? He doesn't just high rank my lord anybody, if you know what I'm saying. So then I asked all the kids that work down in the lower decks, and they were saying that Tordek is a prince. Can you believe that? A prince flying on our airship. I almost spit out my seeds. I just thought it was so crazy. And then one night I heard him talking in his sleep, talking about king this and king that. Apparently, he dreams about his freaking family while he's sleeping. But anyways, you know, I don't believe it. I don't think he's a prince. Not really. Maybe he just wishes he was a prince. Which,
Where am I on the ship?
I can totally
I see
get
in the
behind
kitchen
that.
from here.
Yeah, kinda, I guess. You could.
I don't need to be that close. I just need to see something in the kitchen.
Sure.
What is on like the table thing right here? Like where I'm just put my icon.
Just like a couple empty mugs, somebody's plate from earlier.
And
That's
he-
like a service table, so
Tordek's right there cooking though, right?
yeah, he's like behind that cooking
All right.
and making stew.
So I'm gonna cast Magic Mouth.
Okay.
You mean need to share it? It's
No.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I mean I know what it does.
Yeah, so I'm
More
gonna
or
cast
less.
it on one of the anything like that's there, and I'm gonna have it triggered for whenever he picks it up. And
Okay.
it's just gonna mutter pretty eyes over and over and over and over and over again
Are
for
you guys
10
trying to
minutes.
get kicked off this airship?
I also cast this as sly as possible.
Okay. Make a stealth or sleight of hand check, your choice. It does have a verbal component.
I
so
mean,
you'll
I
to
have
whisper
wings, so I
this.
don't care if they kick me off. I can float down. A performance check?
Stealth or sleight of hand.
Stealth or sleight of hand. Oof. Above average, but not high.
Okay. We'll say that you can tell Skyrider clocks you doing this, but she doesn't say anything.
Bye.
Sean's not
Walk away.
feeling well, so he was gonna step out for a little bit.
And of course, I do the nonchalant thing and just walk away.
Okay.
Who knows when it's going to trigger, but it'll trigger whenever he picks it up. I look at everyone, I make it obvious, like, oh, I'm so tired, I'll think I'll lay down for a bit.
Okay. All right. And yeah, they did square you guys away with like really crappy quarters.
I just
Actually,
took
one
this
deck
room.
below where you are. That's not your room.
It is now.
No, I'll show you. So I wish. Can I go one level down? Yeah, you guys
sure
get
did?
these little rooms over here. They were storage rooms that they're letting you guys sleep in.
Can I sleep on the deck?
You can sleep on the deck if you want. In fact, a lot of the crew does sleep on the deck.
Yes, Samson doesn't like tight quarters, so he likes to air everything out, so he will sleep on the deck.
Okay, and what was the message you had the magic mouse say?
Just pretty eyes over and
Pretty
over again
eyes,
for 10
okay.
minutes.
Okay, cool.
Because the
Pretty
spell
eyes.
says you can drag it out over 10 minutes.
Don't expect
What?
your food to taste great.
What?
I got rations.
What the hell is that?
That is the brain of the ship, literally.
Okay.
You guys actually, I don't think you can get into that area from where
Oh.
you were above deck. So
I'll
my
just
bad.
go where Snack was.
Yeah, but I didn't do like wall line of sight on this map. I was like, man, we don't need it. But yeah, that's like the magic brain of the ship that makes it fly. Okay, all right. I am terribly sorry to do this, you guys, but we are gonna have to take our mid-session break just a smidge earlier tonight than normal. And then we'll tuck in for the night. Your magic mouse spell will go on, and then I'll tell you guys what happens from there. But for right now, we're just gonna take a quick like 5 to 10 minute break, and I know I'm so sorry that it's early. But yeah, we'll be right back in 5 to 10 minutes. So
Okay.
I will
Okay.
see you guys.
Okay, stream. We're taking a 5 to 10 minute break now. So I'm going to do this and then put on some music, and then we'll be back when we get back. Hit that button and hit that button and hit this button.
Is Bacon here? Maybe he went to the restroom. Is Ingorgio here?
I'm always here.
Oh, indeed. Okay. I'll just wait to hear from Bacon, and then we will carry on. Beep boop.
So the new phone you should pick out should be an iPhone.
Ew. Wow. I think we're gonna try and get me the Samsung. I already forgot what it's called. Galaxy
S25 Ultra.
25 Ultra. What he said.
Gross. Gross.
I always get a Samsung phone. Like,
Gross.
Yeah, I told her to swap to Pixel. The Pixel phone. That's the most like vanilla Pixel Android experience you can get.
I just don't like the Google, like, I don't like how, like, when you're browsing a web page and you have to, like, swipe the screen to go back and shit. I fucking hate that shit.
Oh yeah, you can change that setting though.
I'm
It's
back.
the same on your Samsung.
Meh. Welcome back, Beacon. Okay. Okay, so are you guys tucking in for the night all
Yeah,
done?
I'm already in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the surgeon actually real quick if it was
Oh,
okay.
okay, yeah, absolutely.
Discuss-
So that could have happened, any time before you guys like tuck in. So, yeah, what did you want to talk to the surgeon about? That's up. I'm gonna move you guys up a deck. So the room that somebody was trying to tuck into is actually their nurse's office, if you will.
Oh, would that be where the surgeon is?
Yes, that's where Snack introduced you guys to the surgeon. She is in there. Yeah, so you come in and she says, "What ails you? How can I help you?"
I say, hi, fellow human.
She doesn't smile. She just looks at you blankly when you say that.
And I don't know, it was just gonna be something like, have you ever worked on Gearforged? Like, can you perform surgery on Gearforged?
She kind of looks you up and down and she says, "I have encountered your kind, but not often aided them. No, I am not very familiar with your inner workings."
I heard you're the most human-looking surgeon this side of the Dragon Coast.
You guys are just gonna take everything I said to the extreme, yeah?
Of course.
Okay, I love it. I'm sorry. Okay. What did you say to her again?
But I hear you're the smartest, most human-looking surgeon this side of the Sword Coast.
Sword Coast. What's that? No.
I don't know the geography. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't have it memorized.
Because like this side of the Dagger Peaks, or
There you go, Dagger Peaks. Thank you.
they're like all the way on the western side of the continent. So you're talking about like more than 2/3 of the continent. But I was just throwing one out there to be funny.
No, that's perfect.
She says, "Well, intelligence is something one may always work at."
So I hear. Oh, sorry.
Thank you for the empty compliment. Is there something I can help you with? Are you sick? I believe your kind doesn't really get sick, though. Are you injured? Damaged?
Nah, I'm awesome. But I hear where we're going has arcane storm. Do you have anything that could protect me in such an occurrence?
Indeed, it's true. You are going into the Dracolite Wilds. I thought that those were just bloated rumors to make you seem more capable than you look.
You're not a very trusting person, are you?
Well, it's not a matter of trust.
Now would have been the perfect time for just Pretty Eyes to start playing from upstairs.
Pretty eyes, pretty eyes, pretty eyes. I'm sorry, what was your question to her?
The arcane storms, do you have anything to help
if
me
she
out
has
with?
it, yeah, thank you. She says, I don't have anything. Do you mean like an object, or I don't have any items, if that's what you're asking. That being said, if you're of the religious inclination, you might want to speak to your deity.
No, I don't have a religion module installed.
I see. Modules. I didn't even think of that. That's quite genius. You know, could we come to an agreement? And I might be willing to part with one object I have that may aid you in your endeavor. You see, my grandmother gave me a cloak of protection, and I've worn it ever since I was a little girl. And being on this airship, as I have been employed for the last 15 years, I no longer have need of it. So I would be willing to trade it to you if you would be willing to let me
I'll
temporarily.
interject and say I'm not mining Bitcoin for you. I give that up years ago.
I don't know to what you're referring.
Dragon coin.
Is that a guild coin that's traded among guild members?
That's nothing. Carry on. Forget I said
I see.
anything.
Okay. Anyways, my bargain. I will trade you my cloak of protection if you would allow me to temporarily disassemble you.
You could put me back together, right?
It's a trap!
I would like to think that I can put you back together, but as you see, I've never disassembled a person. She like really stumbles on saying that word, of your kind. It would be an enlightening experiment. I mean, project.
You could have me reassembled before we get to the where we're going.
I can make no promise of the sort, but I will certainly try my best.
All right, M4PO, think about it for a second.
I'll be here all night.
No, he's processing, like in the moment.
Oh, okay.
Which is me
I thought you were gonna go talk to your friends.
No. You know what? Sure, absolutely. Let's do it. Why not?
Oh, you're gonna let her?
Yeah, why not?
Fantastic.
I'm gonna show her that she can trust people.
Her thing is not like a trust thing. She's
She
just
seems
very
to be
blunt.
untrustworthy.
It's not that she's untrustworthy. How do I put this? She doesn't have a filter. She just says what she means. So I wouldn't. There's no. She's I don't know how to explain. Maybe I'm just not role playing her well. I'm trying to find her stat block. I didn't link it.
No, it's all good. I mean, if you say that's what it is, that's what it is.
Okay. I found her stat block. Okay. So you're gonna allow her to disassemble you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say, well, you know, I have heard that you are incredibly intelligent and good at your job. If you can provide me an item that will help me later, I'll do it.
Okay. So we'll say that most of this conversation was going on while they were doing laser light with Skyrider and bothering Coralie. Messy, you are effectively dead once she begins taking you apart. You lose consciousness, so you don't have any awareness of what's going on once she disconnects inner workings inside of you, basically. You don't feel like it's not painful when she begins taking you apart, whatever. But you do lose complete consciousness, awareness. Your internal parts are not computing anymore, so you're effectively dead.
Yeah, like you may now push the button to power off your PC kind of deal.
Yes, exactly. So you have been powered down completely and completely disassembled. But you have no idea what this looks like or anything like that, and no one else is around to witness it either.
Say, devil's advocate, imagine if real life transitioned and you weren't able to power back up without being plugged into a wall.
Yeah.
And then you rebooted into safe mode.
I mean, I'd probably just go to the Gearforge store because I didn't buy the Gearforge warranty.
So how do I make secret rolls off of her character sheet? I guess I can't.
Do you have a tower?
I don't. How do I turn on the dice tower?
In the options.
Okay, let me look for that. So
It'll say dice tower somewhere. And then just drop it on the tower.
do not see an option for a dice tower.
It should be somewhere at the very top, like in the first views.
Combat, desktop dice, manual entry, turn token.
Show dice tower. Game.
Oh, I see it. Thank
Show
you.
dice tower. Turn
I
that on.
found it. Ah, there's a dice tower. Okay, let's make some checks. Okay, the first check is for disassembling. Okay, all right. She disassembles you very well. I'm just gonna narrate this, even though Messy, you have no idea that this is happening. But she, like a true mechanic would, as she takes you apart, she lays you out like pieces of you on the table exactly how they would go back together. She does this very meticulously and really well. And after she has you laid out, she's gonna make a blueprint of your body parts, a very like quick, rough sketch, not highly intricate. So this will be the check for that. Why won't it let me roll that into the dice tower? There it goes. Her blueprint is not very good, so she won't be copying you anytime soon. Okay, she does a few studies on your arcane heart inside of you. So this will be the check for her gaining information about your arcane heart and how it works. Which she does okay. Okay, she gains a bit of information on the workings of your arcane heart. Messy, do you mind on your abilities tab somewhere? Actually, oh, you have the Heart of Darkness. I found it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the last check will be for her putting you back together. So cross your fingers for this one.
Oh boy.
You cannot make this shit up. I'm gonna screenshot. Now I really want you guys to see these rolls. Okay, are you guys ready for some hilarity?
Mm-hmm.
So the first roll was her taking you apart. Second roll, making blueprints. Third roll, studying your heart. Fourth roll, putting you back together.
Well,
I literally rolled a fucking one.
considering it's you, I'm not surprised.
Okay, so she puts you back together. It's not pretty. So when she turns you back on, Messy, your left arm is connected where your right arm is supposed to go. Your right arm is connected where your left arm is supposed to go. Same for your feet from ankle down. Left is on the right, right is on the left. Your eye sockets aren't connected correctly, so you only see in black and white. You do not see it in any color whatsoever. And I will say that you are suffering from 2 levels of exhaustion
Okay.
for all of the other discombobulated crap going on inside of you. So, where's exhaustion? There's no condition. Yeah, but they don't have a pre-made one for exhaustion. I don't see it. They're in alphabetical order. Blinded, charmed, cursed, deafened, encumbered, frightened, grappled, incapacitated, intoxicated, invisible, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stable, stunned, surprised, turned, unconscious. There's not one for exhaustion. It's fine. Okay, you have 2 levels of exhaustion. So that is status effects. Okay, for 1 level of exhaustion, and these stack. So each level of exhaustion stacks upon the one before it. So first level, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. Second level, your movement speed is halved. And to regain levels of exhaustion, basically each time you sleep, you lose 1 level. So when you take your next long rest, you'll go down to exhaustion level 1. and then when you long rest again, you'll go. That one will be gone. If you end up, if anything gives you another level of exhaustion, you would go up a level, right? To exhaustion 3. If you
Okay.
end up at exhaustion 5, you are dead. That's it. No death saving throws, you're just dead.
Gotcha.
Okay. And I know we haven't played a lot of the time where like exhaustion effects come into play, so that's why I wanted to explain it. Oh, sorry, it's exhaustion 6 is death. I misspoke. And you guys can all read about that on this window that has it covers all of the status effects and conditions you can have. Exhaustion is an entry in there. Okay, yeah, so you're awake now, you're alert, but you notice that some things feel weird. Your arms are in the wrong place, your feet are in the wrong place, you can't see color anymore, and you feel like things on the inside are not right. So do you say anything to her?
Yeah. Like, I feel funny. What happened?
I do apologize. It seems I have made some errors in reassembling you. Would you like me to try again?
Oh, she could try again?
I could. It would just we'll say you've been in here for a while. You're not sure how much time has passed. But you've
I'll
been in
ask
here
how.
for a while.
Yeah, how much time has passed, or how close are we from our destination?
So, she's like doing some quick calculations in her head. I think we have about 5 to 7 hours before you are to disembark this vessel.
How long did the surgery take the first time?
About 3.5 hours. I believe your friends are below decks. They may have turned in for the evening.
Ah, that's fine. I don't. Do you need sleep?
I do, yes. Sleep would be wondrous. It may be a contributing factor in why I did not reassemble you correctly.
That
I
seems
did
awfully
a lot, though,
short-sighted
so
on your part.
thank you for willingly participating in that. I will give you my cloak now, as we agreed.
Anything else? Since things didn't go back together well?
Well, would you like me to attempt to reassemble you? She's not laughing. I'm laughing. Sorry. She's like gingerly pulling this cloak out of her like little dresser in here, and she like folds it up neatly and pats it a little and passes it to you. You can tell she's feeling a little awkward. Maybe this doesn't happen very often to her, but she's never operated on a person of your kind before. So.
Hmm. Let me ask, if you were in my shoes, in Syndra, what would you do?
Well, uh, judging by the many people I've met in my travels, most people would be incensed, angry. So I'm quite shocked that you're not berating me or attempting to harm me or otherwise acting angrily. So thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So would you do it?
Oh, yes, if I was in your shoes, I would be begging to please be reassembled correctly.
What
I mean,
against you make me even worse, or you don't fix me?
right, that is the risk. But I do believe that I can clearly see I know which arm goes on which side now. So I think I think the second go around would be advantageous, don't you say?
Can I do the thing? You know how people hold out their fingers in front of them to figure out which is the left and which is
Yeah,
the right?
yours
Like,
are backwards.
I'm gonna do that and be like, indeed, these do seem backwards.
Yes,
Okay.
that appears incorrect. Who made you, may I ask? Are you aware of your creator? Is that a rude question to ask your kind? Also, I apologize.
I was created at Keep Dynamics in Keep.
But
I do.
specifically, do you know who created you?
Would I know that?
Yeah, more or less. Like most Golemkin are in a sense raised by whoever made them. So like whoever made you would have made like, there'd be like the crude prototype version of yourself, and then they would have like updated you and like trained you like how to do things and stuff like that. So yeah, like I imagine whoever made you, where they made you, even if you were made in a giant factory, you would at least be aware of who made you.
Okay. So I would say, of course, I know who made me. Mannequin worker number 7452.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. she, she says that like a person would say, when they find out that
They don't
you
have
had
parents.
you had a rough
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm trying to find out that cloak of protection for you.
So I'll also ask her, like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna hold your hands up in front of yourself. See the one that makes an L? That's the left.
Yes, that is accurate to most, um, you know, biambivalent creatures. Two-armed. Yeah, you're right. Okay, would you like me to reassemble you one more go?
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. But if things don't get better, you find something else to give me.
Uh, sure. I can work something out, I'm sure.
I'll take the risk.
Especially because the captain won't be happy to find out that I failed so miserably. And with that, she like disconnects you.
And I'll have to report this to my health insurance, Manikeep, United Manikeep Health.
Actually, you have some semblance of health insurance through your adventuring guild. If you guys recall the battle, the arena battle, you have health insurance. It doesn't cover like decapitation and certain other forms of death, but you guys have some kind of. Okay. So she puts you under, so to speak, and reassembles you. I'm gonna make one check. She does have advantage because this is her second time doing this. I'll just make this roll public.
Time to put those skills to the test.
Thank God for advantage because the other one was a 2. Okay. Yeah, so you come to, it's maybe a few hours have passed. The whole ship is like dead ass asleep unless any of your comrades are staying up late at night. I know Evas wanted the magic mouth thing, so we'll circle back to that. But yeah, you come back up. You can tell it's obviously like middle of the night now. It's dark outside. And you can see in color inside of her room, bedspread is red, chairs green. Everything seems good. Your arms are correct. Your feet are correct. Now, your internals, you're unsure. And you do feel even more lethargic than you did the first time. So you are at a 3rd level of exhaustion, which is not good. Messy.
Right.
But part of that is from undergoing surgery, just so you know. So yes, you have gained one more level of exhaustion. And but other than that, outwardly everything appears fine and correct.
Okay. Well, that's good. So she put me together correctly. Am I awake now?
You are awake.
Okay. So the
Yes.
first thing I'll do, I'll sit up and I'll hold my hands out in front of me and see which one makes an
Yep.
L.
Yep,
And I go,
they appear correct.
they do appear correct.
The feet appear correct. You can see in color, the chair you're sitting in is green. But yeah, you do feel even more tired than the first time you woke up. So, 3rd level of exhaustion gives you everything from the 2 above, and also now disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And just so, because I want to make sure you fully understand how exhaustion works, each time you long rest, you only lose 1 level of it. So you only go down like 1 level. Does that make sense? Okay, I just don't want you to hate me because it's gonna take you 3 days to sleep this off.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with it. It was fun for the role play. The
Yeah, for
the
sure.
the gambling.
Yeah, indeed. Now you get to suffer the consequences. And before you leave, as a way of saying sorry to you, she's going to rummage through her um, dresser there and find a little trinket to give to you, which I'm going to randomly decide on because originally the only magic item I had on her was a cloak of protection. So bear with me one moment while I load my magic item tables. Load. And we're gonna roll on the. What level are you guys? Fifth, fourth, fifth,
5.
5 tables. That is tier 2. I want a trinket. You know what? We're just gonna roll on this once and see what we get. Not that. That's for bards. Sure. What kind of ranged weapon are you carrying around in 4P? Enraging.
Just a short bow.
Short bow. So ammunition would be an arrow. She pulls out this magic arrow from her dresser to give to you. This is this is what it does. And I'll put this also in the party sheet for you along with your cloak of protection. There you go.
Nice.
So she explains the properties of this arrow as she gives it to you, and she says, I hope that this will aid you in your travels, and I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to study your form.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the stuff. Glad to be of assistance.
Ta-ta! And then
I'll give
yeah,
her a
when
kiss
you
by 5 as they walk out with the correct hand.
nice, love that. Yeah, okay, so everybody else tucked in for the night. Invas, with your magic mouth, you just wanted it to go off like while you guys were sleeping.
Whenever someone picked up the mug or anything, whenever
Okay.
someone picks it up, it just starts.
Okay, yeah. You guys would have heard it going off at some point before even tugging in. Shiny eyes, shiny eyes. You can hear the chef like, this God's darn cursed freaking thing, and he like throws it at the wall and like just he's annoyed by it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's right, exactly. He has that kind of reaction to it. Okay. All right, so you guys tuck in for the night. Who's Ezekiel bunking with?
He doesn't have to bunk with anyone because Samson's on deck.
Oh, is Samson upstairs?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, yeah. He sleeps
I'll put you
upstairs.
there so that we know you're upstairs.
He sleeps in
Quick
the
question.
nude.
Oh yeah, you're sleeping on the deck. Okay, that's right. I remember you said that, and then in one ear and out the other, as things go when you're DMing. Okay.
How do I get the the oh my god, the ranged weapon she just gave me? Or did she just give me ammunition?
And I mean, it's an arrow. It's an
Oh.
enraging arrow. So one arrow, you can use this as singular. It's like a consumable item in BG3, right? When you fire that arrow, it's gone.
And then the cloak of protection?
Yeah, so those are all in the party sheet. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the far
So-
right hand side, like the toolbars things over there, there's one very at the tippy top next to combat tracker for party sheet. And then if you go to the inventory tab, you should be able to, yeah, you got it. Drag them
Bessie.
to your inventory.
So what you do is you put on the cloak, load the arrow, shoot her, kill her, take more arrows, profit.
I mean, he saw her fumbling around for this. This is like the only arrow she had. She was trying to come up with something to give to him because she felt bad. I don't think she has any more of these.
She lies. Do it.
No, you guys can't kill these crew members. They're literally helping you get where you're going.
I want to actually do it.
I know. I mean, obviously, you're welcome to
Stupid good
start a
campaigns.
fight
Just kidding.
on this ship if you want to.
No.
I just want to
No.
recommend it.
My bad decisions are going to come through random rows.
All right. Also, would anyone like this cloak of petals that I currently have?
Oh, you already had a cloak? My bad.
Yeah, but it's yeah.
What does it do?
Can you link it to us?
Or sharing is
Yeah.
caring?
How do I do?
So if you click open the cloak of petals like sheet, there's like a third from the left or fifth from the right button on top. It says output record to chat. It looks like a little chat bubble. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, but it gives you advantage on stealth checks. I mean, a cloak of protection is probably better, let's be honest. And I gotta give you the coding for the cloak of protection. So that's in effect. That's the one you're gonna go with wearing?
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I didn't realize I was already wearing a cloak.
That's fine.
Cloak until it was all over. It's fine. This is fine.
Okay, I did give you the little coding effect for the cloak. And we do magic items this way via effects as much as we can. That way, if you like lose the object or replace it, we can just take the effect off. Instead of like hard coding it into your armor class.
Oh, cool. Okay, the cloak of petals is in the party sheet for whoever would like it.
Anybody want it?
I don't plan on being hit too much because I should be more back. So I would assume that would be someone else.
Yeah, and I mean, Sean's not here, but it may be something Ezekiel wants if Samson doesn't want it.
If Ezekiel don't want it, then I'll use it. But other than
No,
that,
just give it, put in his party sheet and just make a note to remind him next time.
We'll just leave it in the party sheet for now, and you
Yeah.
guys can decide when he comes back.
I'm also more like in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay. All right. So other than that, though, you guys have all teched in for the night. I'm gonna pass a long rest. And oh, it did it automatic. It took you down to exhaustion level 2. See, that's what effect coding is for.
Right.
Beautiful. Cool. I love Fantasy Grounds. Okay.
Wait, how did it take me down to 2?
So I put an effect on you in the combat tracker. That was exhaustion level 3, right? Because you racked up 2 for your first surgery and a 3rd level for your second surgery. So I put in the combat tracker an effect code and I coded it correctly. It says exhaustion and then I put the number 3. And then I long rested and it took it down to level 2.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
Fantasy Grounds is magic like that.
Was I part of this long rest?
Yeah, you're downstairs sleeping now.
Okay, just making
I
sure.
imagine. Or not sleeping, but you do have to go inactive to sleep to benefit from a long rest.
No, I was asking because like there was like 7 hours until we landed, and it was like a 3.5 hour surgery.
Yeah, you still have. I think it's fine. We're hand waving most of that for right now. Is what I'm getting at.
I mean, I'm not arguing. I was just trying to make sure.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no.
The T's are dotted and the I's are crossed. That's all.
For sure. Yeah, we're hand waving some things. Everything's loosey goosey, willy nilly. Okay, so you guys are sleeping, and we'll say, let's have all of you. I can do requested roles for this. Somebody may have to bot Ezekiel soon. We're just gonna do perception while you're sleeping. So if everybody would press the disadvantage button. How do I just manually give you guys disadvantage for a requested role? I can't. I don't think. Okay, anyways, if you guys all press the disadvantage button, it should give you you should be making this roll at disadvantage. because you're asleep.
Oh,
Love that. I love to see the red dice. Lovely. Okay. None of you pre-wake up until you feel the entire ship rocking, swaying violently. All of that shit wakes you up. You could have pre-woke up before the ship got attacked, but alas, here we are.
It's
Yeah, no, this is like some violent shaking. It wakes you all up. There's like loud booms. You hear a bunch of shouting on the upper deck. Samson, you're closer. So you see people like shouting, firing at things. And as you gain your bearings, you see that the ship is being attacked by dragons. Which I'm trying to put. Where's the button to put these on the combat tracker, bro? We'll just do it that way. In order to engage with these, you must be on the upper deck level, which is where Samson is. So I'll have to flip back and forth until the other teammates are on the upper deck. So let's get. Oh, I need the crew. The crew. The crew. The crew. Yeah, they're like actively attacking the ship. I'm trying to add the crew to the fight. I don't know why I'm getting script errors for that one, but here we are. Literally only added the captain. So why are they unidentified? Okay. All right, chat amongst yourselves for a minute. I have to fix everything. Yep.
sorry, I stepped away to go grab a drink. I'm back.
It's okay. I have to fix things, so I said you guys can talk amongst yourselves for just a few minutes.
Did you guys know I was disassembled and put back together?
He says
I-
as you guys wake up to a dragon attack. Wow, they didn't say anything in response to that. Oh yeah, Samson's up top. So the only person you can talk to is Ezekiel or Eembus.
And Ezekiel's gone, right? Like
Player,
IRL.
yeah. One of us is gonna have to play him for this combat, though. Okay, now why did it only put the captain in here? Okay, now Coralie's on. Why is she an enemy? Tordek. Okay. Are they on the map? I need to switch to the upper level. Okay. Tordex in the kitchen. Rosie's on deck. Sandra's in the office. Corley's on deck. Oh, and the captain's in his room. Perfect. I do believe that's everybody. Okay, now I can push you guys initiative. And we're back to where we needed to be. Did I already do initiative? No. Snack. Ezekiel. Okay, you guys ready to fight some dragons? Okay, so if you are above on the upper deck, which I think is only Samson and most of the crew. I think all the crew is up top, actually. So Samson and the crew members. The dragons are attacking from both sides of the ship. Samson, you can see this, where you're at. On the, I'm going to say the way we're looking at the map. So on the west side, there's a red dragon looking thing. Not very old. It's not huge. It's pretty small for a red dragon. On its back are 4 kobold creatures of some kind. They have wings. But they are riding on the dragon. Okay. On the eastern side, you see 2 very small blue dragons. 1 very small white dragon. Okay. So that's everything that you can see. And up on deck is one of these riding winged kobolds. And now that it is close enough, it is going to disembark its dragon. And fly 30 feet.
We must protect the snack.
Toward the ship.
Protect the snack.
And it's gonna throw a rock at those big below decks at Samson.
Bruh.
Wait, let me see the distance it can do this. Oh, cool, they didn't put a distance. You're only 35 feet from it. I think you can make that.
Bruh.
That is a hit. That will end the winged dragon's turn. Okay, Snack. That's exactly what Snack sounds like. She will cast a spell.
It's a big ass rock for a T16, dude.
Alright, she's gonna magic missile them. The one that's carrying all the dragons. Yep, I got enough range for that. She's gonna upcast it with a 2nd level spell slot. Magic missile. That would be 4 missiles, correct? Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to take out this dragon. And she's gonna take a step back and kind of hide in that hallway. Oops, why is it skipping people? Because they were hidden. Stupid. Okay, door deck. Tordek's gonna stay in the kitchen. He knows his place. Okay, this blue dragon going to a 30-foot line. It's gonna fly 60 feet. It's gonna fly right here in front of you.
Bro.
And just for demonstration purposes, both of you are in this line. It's gonna lightning breath Samson and
I would have fucking died, dude. Like, really? Oh my god.
Alright, looks like Coralie failed her saving throw. Samson, you save.
Yeah.
Coralie is dying. Because they are named kind of important NPCs, I will give them death saving throws. But she is down. Okay. This red dragon is carrying all of these. How do I multi-select? There's gotta be a way to do that. Selection. Okay, it's carrying all of these kobolds. It can fly 80 feet.
Like that one attack
It's
took
gonna
me to
go
half health.
here.
Like that's just insane. 40-10, like at that level.
And it's kind of like still in the air above the deck, just 10 feet here. And it's going to hold an action. If something comes in its melee, it's going to claw you. This little blue dragon here. Can I fly that far? Yeah, 60 feet. I should have put that they're all like 5 feet up. This one's going to bite you, Samson. Oof, that's not
Cool. Nice knowing yes.
good. You'll be okay. Alright, this one will not be able to reach. Yep. Can't quite reach anybody. Alright, this winged kobold is going to dismount. You know what? Is dismounting a mount an action?
It is not.
No? Just part of your movement? Is it like half your movement? Like
Yeah,
getting up
'cause
from prone?
I'm guessing it's just jumping down, right?
Okay. So he gets down off the dragon. Comes here to Samson to dagger you. Hope your teammates come up the stairs soon. Oh, he missed. Skyrider can help. She is gonna take a crossbow shot at. She shouts at you, Samson! Which one do you want me to focus on?
Yes.
Okay. She'll take a pot shot at this dragon closest to her. Oh man, I should not be playing the NPCs. I'll tell you guys that right now. They're gonna be worthless. Alright, Samson. You are on
Oh boy.
literally and
Oh
figuratively.
boy. Fuck.
Just a little dragon attack. This is fine.
I'll be up there as soon as I can.
Yeah. Just a
At
little
least when
bit.
you come up the stairs, you'll be looking at dragon butts. So
I'm going to disengage and run down the stairs.
okay, yeah, because they're like hovering up, so you can definitely like, you know, swoosh under these dragons. Sure. Go ahead and take your disengage, and I'll switch to the lower level so you can tell me where you go to from there.
Yeah. This is lower level.
Yeah, you're on the lower level map now.
Okay, I'm gonna run like over here and behind, around the stairs, I guess.
All right, my bad. I should have locked the tokens.
And dragon, help! I don't feel good. And that's
But
it.
I am tired.
Okay, back up on
yeah.
the upper deck.
Like it's ridiculous.
Just leaving this crew to their fate, huh?
I have 5 HP off of 2 hits.
He can't even make it to her. He's going to dash. Will I get him there? Yeah, he's gonna dash and get up in Skyrider's face, but since he dashed, he has no action. Okay, and Sindra hears the commotion. You guys will appreciate this. She's actually a leveled cleric. So, she is going to... Well, you went out of her sight, so she can't heal you. She will cast... Oh man, she could have put Sanctuary on you too, bro. Spirit Guardians. Okay, there we go. Samson, you're a cleric, yeah? Can I steal the Spirit Guardians coding off your sheet? Wait, fake. What is it? She can bonus action heal Coralie. Oh, yours is like coded differently. Which one of these do I use? Are these from the Rob 2e codes? I don't even know what extension I'm using to handle it. Yeah, probably. I think it's just this first. Oh. Number chosen, enter AoE Spirit Guardians, speed halved. I think it's this one. 3d8 radiant. Well, let's try it and see if it works. Yeah, let's see if that works. If not, I may have to use your sheet just for the damage on it. Well, I guess it has it here, kinda. Okay, whatever. The AoE is 15 feet around her. Okay, so that was her action. I'm looking at the wrong sheet now. She's gonna use her bonus action to healing word. Wait, Spirit Guardians is level 3, right? Oh, fuck, you're right. I always forget about that stupid rule. She has other things she can do as a bonus action. But that won't help Coralie. She will go stand next to Coralie. Actually, if I move, wouldn't that make them enter it for the first time?
No, they have to start their turn there.
No.
You can't move. Like it doesn't work like that.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it does. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, that's her turn. Her turn is a turn. It must make a wisdom saving throw. That's how we've always done it. And all 3 of those are within 15. Well, that's how I'm gonna rule it for tonight, and then I'll look it up later. Because that's how it works in Solasta and Baldur's Gate 3 too. You just move the character around. Ah, whatever. That's the rule I'm going with for now. You guys need all the help you can get. Okay. How many of them failed? 1 failed and 2 halved. That's necrotic. I want radiant. Oh god, I haven't heard that sound in a long time. The Starscape sound for it. Okay. She did some damage to them with Spirit Guardians.
And
I don't know how to play Ezekiel.
Can you draw the radius for the Spirit Guardians, please?
I don't know how to do that.
Just use a pointer circle.
Oh, okay. It says 20, but 5, 10, like, that's not even accurate. Did I do it wrong?
No, that's correct, because it's 15 feet. Like, it's 3 squares.
Yeah, it should be 3 squares away from her.
That's
Oh,
correct.
I guess that far one actually wasn't in it, but whatever. He's gonna move in it on her turn, so I'll just remember he already got hit by it. Okay, who wants to play Ezekiel, Paladin, for tonight? Because I already have to do Snack and all of these other NPCs.
Pass.
Pass.
All right, I'll try it. Why not?
Okay, I freed up his character sheet, so if you click open the characters window, you should be able to grab him.
How do I do that?
On the toolbar on the far right, there's a category that said player, and if you don't have that expanded, you can expand that, and then there's an option for characters.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, thank you. It is Ezekiel's turn. So,
Okay,
he's
just like playing Minthara, I can do this.
so moving down to the lower deck for you. And I know it's not on the map, but we'll say that there's doors to each of these little bays. Like roughly, yeah, in the center.
Got a 30 feet move speed. These dragons here are up in the upper deck, right?
Yeah, all the dragons are on the upper deck. So that's 15. You got 15 more. You can dash if you want to get up there faster.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
fine.
see the back end of these two blue dragons, though. They are on the stairs.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's dash. Just to get up there. Hold on. How many hit points we got? 44.
44.
Okay. He's wearing, like, plate armor, I'm assuming.
Probably.
AC of 18. Alright, yeah, let's dash and go up there. So Samson doesn't keep getting mauled.
Yeah, okay. So 30 more feet of movement.
Do I need to do anything for that?
No, you don't. You just say, I'm dashing. And the DM says, make your move.
I'm dashing.
That was 15. You got 15 more unless you want to stay there.
No, we're gonna stay here.
Okay. You guys get funneling down the stairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, let me take 5. I'm gonna go 5. Because this is like stair rail,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
not like. Now, if they walk to right in front of me, are they technically within 5 feet of Samson?
Yes.
What if they only move 1 square down?
Then they're 5 feet away from Samson and 10 feet away from you.
Oh,
Plus they're
oh,
5
shit.
feet up. So, yeah. Yeah, if I was you, I would take that spot.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so that was your action. I'm not sure if he has any bonus actions or anything like that. Let's see, he's a paladin. I don't really know a lot about paladins.
Wasn't his bonus action a dash?
Yeah, I was about to say. So he has. Oh no, never mind. I was like, oh, he has cunning action, but I'm looking at my character.
Yeah, no, it takes his whole action to dash.
Mhm.
No bonus action dash. That's a rogue thing. And monks, if they spend their key points.
Yeah, I don't think he can do anything else.
I don't think so either. I know you can turn on smites without like using an action. I don't know. I don't know a lot about paladins, so we'll just call it there. You can pass turn. Okay, going up a deck. And now I realize I probably should have made this 2 separate maps, but I thought it'd be cool that I could just flip-flop between them. And now I'm like, I kind of hate this actually. Oh, I went too high up, didn't I? This map. Okay. This winged kobold will dismount and try to go attack Insendra, but he's gonna walk into the Spirit Guardians. So he's gonna go here and then get affected by Spirit Guardian. So he's gonna make a wisdom save. Which he failed. And then take some radiant damage. Oh dude, he's almost dead. Just from Spirit Guardians. But he's going to dagger attack in Syndra. Which is not working for some reason. That's a hit. It didn't make her make a concentration saving throw. So I gotta do that manually. Oh no! Wait, how's the rules go? For concentration?
It's
You just have to
gone.
roll higher than the damage you take?
I think it's a 10.
Oh, she loses concentration then.
I think. Could be wrong.
I hate having to Google things in the middle. Yeah, we'll say that she loses it. So, no more Spirit Guardians, that sucks. Coralie is gonna make a death save. Which is a concentration save, constitution saving throw, right? Death saves are made using con?
The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whatever number is higher. So yeah.
Oh, 10 is higher.
So
yeah.
10 is
Okay.
higher. So yeah. And yeah, it's a concept.
Okay, she passed 1. Just making a note that she has 1 success. Which brings us to M4P. You are below deck. Let me swap. There you go.
This dragon right here next to me is a deck up, though, right?
You're in the room over here, but yes. all the
Everything's a
dragons-
deck up. There's
Yep.
nothing down here messy. But
It's
me.
just me, you, Samsung, Samsung,
Samsung!
me, Samsung,
He's
and
got phones on the brain.
yeah. All right, we're gonna bonus action dash,
Yep, you can do that because you're a rogue.
and I'm only exhaustion level 2, so I don't have the movement speed debuff.
I believe so. Let's double check that, but yeah. Status effect. So you currently have disadvantage on ability checks. Oh, and your movement speed is halved at exhaustion level 2. So whatever movement speed you
Wait,
have
what?
now is halved.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I will share this one more time.
Oh, it was my attacks have I had them backwards. Damn it! So now I only have
Man.
30 feet.
So if you
It's-
dash, you get your regular movement speed back, basically.
Yeah. No, that's fine. You're right.
It's
you're
like being torn apart twice caused some kinks.
right. It's worth it. Worth it for the RP.
Hey, he got a cloak of protection out of it.
It's gonna need it.
Okay, you got 5 more. On my side, that said that was 25, so you can go 5 more if you want.
Okay. And I'm not. Am I able to shoot at these blue dragons?
You can, but because of the angle of the stairs, it's gonna be -2. There's a -2 button, bottom left-hand corner of the Fantasy Grounds window.
You know, we'll
I
hold
have
off.
partial
We're gonna.
covers from
we're
where
gonna-
you are.
We're gonna. I'm gonna use my main action to dash as well.
Okay, you can do
thank-
that.
That gives me another
15.
15.
Yep,
Because my movement speed is halved.
correct.
All right, that'll work.
All right, everybody's getting in there to help Samson out. He, poor guy, took so much damage being up top.
All right, and
Alright.
that will end my turn.
Okay. Invas,
Oh, hey.
you
Oh.
made it. Yes, there's a lot of participants in this battle. I wanted to throw a lot of dragons in, but I also wanted to make sure there were some NPCs here to help with this fight.
I'm gonna
too.
move there.
You got it?
Can I get a 30-foot cube?
30-foot cube. I'm not sure exactly where you want it.
Move it one more over to the left. One whole square over, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Cool. I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern, and as I am strumming it through my flute, I am going to use Silver Strings, which is that.
Okay, when you use it, each target has disadvantage on its saving throw against the spell. Okay, so it will also affect
Yeah, I know.
Incendra.
But it will also affect way more enemies than allies.
Indeed. Yeah.
So
You don't have to target the dead person. Well, I guess you do. Yeah, that's fine. Not dead, they're just downed.
oh well, they can't see it technically.
Oh yeah, because they're
'Cause-
unconscious. Correct.
Yeah. Are they at disadvantage, or how do I do that? Do you do that?
I'll press it on my end. You also press it on your end, and we'll hope that that works.
So, but if I had disadvantage, does it make the spell have disadvantage?
No, because they're making saving throws, so it doesn't affect you at all. But I would press disadvantage just to be on the safe side. I
And
pressed
then
it.
cast.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work, we'll just cast it twice. It did not give them disadvantage.
Well, who failed? Just have them roll again.
Or who succeeded.
Yeah, that's what
so
I meant, sorry.
Incendra succeeded. Okay. Untarget the 3 that already failed. And then retarget the 3 that succeeded.
Who failed?
Okay. So all the winged kobolds failed. So you can untarget them. And then retarget the blue
Oh, it does say
dragons.
failure on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then retarget Incendra and just roll it one more time.
So target these 3 again, right?
Yep. Yep. And then just roll it one more time. Okay. It turned 1 success into a failure out of those. And now you can target all the ones that failed. You're already targeting the failed blue dragon, so untarget that one. Yeah, there you go. You got it. And then you can apply the effect. Bam! We did it manually. That's fine.
And well, no, I have a bonus. No, I'm good. Worked out perfectly.
Yeah, perfect. She succeeded on it anyways.
My bonus action would be like, don't hit the dazed ones, in case these idiots up top don't know.
Okay, yeah. And they like glow, right? That's how the spell works. They have like a little glow around them or something.
I actually don't know what actually happens. I just know they see it. But let me see. I don't want to cast it again because I'm stupid.
Let's see.
It just said they're just incapacitated.
Oh.
So they see it and then they just stop.
Okay,
doing
yeah.
anything.
We'll say they have some kind of like little weird sparkle above their eyes that you guys can tell which ones are incapacitated and which ones are not.
We call it Twilight magic.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
Yeah, little sparkles.
I'm sorry, I have to step away for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Well done.
Yeah, it's a little green here. There it is. I was looking for end turn this whole time.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go up a deck. And you guys can hear the captain stomping out angrily. Who's attacking my ship? He yells as he comes barreling down this little hallway to come to the aid of his crew. So he's going to dash because he's got 40 feet of movement. When he steps into this, does it affect him? Because it's like
Nope.
there.
No, it's a quick flash and that's it. It's gone.
Okay. All right. He dashes in, and then I think he can do a thing when he dashes. What is wrong with this? His sheet is throwing error. If the Minotaur moves at least 10 feet straight toward a target. Oh, and then he has to attack, so he can't. Why is his sheet busted, dude? Okay, it seems... No, man, what is going on here? Okay, well, I don't know. His sheet is throwing script errors. Okay, well, he uses action to dash into the fray, so that'll be it for him. Okay. This winged kobold is gonna dagger in Sendra again. He misses. Good, because you guys need her. She can heal. Samson, back to you. Going down a deck.
Okay. I'm going to heal myself.
Oh yeah, you're a cleric too. You can do that.
Yeah, it's the bonus action healing word.
Alright, feeling a little better.
And then... Are either of these two boys up top, are they sleeping?
Yes.
They're both dragons?
The blue dragons, the one on your
Oh,
left
I see it. Yeah, I
is
see it.
not, and the one on the right is.
Alright, so I'm going to toll the dead that one.
Yeah, if you zoom in a bit on the map, they have like little
The red
icons
dude.
for the effects, and it's like a red people looking icon.
Yeah, and that dragon has been wounded, correct?
This blue dragon on the left, unusually sloppy. Yes, he has been wounded.
Good, fuck this dude.
Yeah, fuck this dude. Fuck them all, honestly.
Ooh! That's good damage.
Nice! Good damage! Holy shit, dude.
And then I'm running into this room.
Yeah, fair. I totally understand.
Because I'm a wounded boy.
Oh yeah, we have changing initiative. I hope you guys don't mind that, because I actually really like it.
I also really like it.
Okay.
Okay. The Minotaur captain is going to... Alright, Bacon, what happens if he hits one that's incapacitated? He
They
wakes
wake up.
them up, right? I mean, he would kind of see that they're a bit dazed, so he'll target the one that's not dazed. He's a Chad like that. He will
Thank you.
scythe it. That's why I say it. I don't know, I think it's so funny. Okay, he's gonna hit it with his scythe. Really? He fucking missed? Whatever, he has a multi-attack, so one more scythe. And you guys think this is a strange weapon choice for a captain of a pirate ship, yeah?
I'm sorry, what was it?
I don't see
He's
shit.
wielding a scythe.
Oh, kick ass. That's what I'm talking about.
But he missed both of his attacks, so...
Oh, that's late.
fun.
You suck. Get a better weapon.
Dude, he has a +6 to hit, too, which is fucking stupid, but okay. I just roll like garbage. This is why I shouldn't ever play NPCs that are friendly to you guys, because they all suck. Alright, this dragon has delivered his payload, and he begins to fly away. That 80? That's 80. He will dash for 80 and is no longer a participant in this combat. He got away. Which brings us to Snack. Where is Snack? Snack's gonna cast a spell. Ice Knife. That one's the one that like explodes if you hit with it, right? Target each creature within 5 feet of it. Okay, so she's gonna throw it on the far side of this. No, because it's gonna wake up the other ones. Never mind. I'm not doing that. We're gonna magic missile with just a first level spell slot. And she will target the one attacking Skyrider. 3 magic missiles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she killed it. Snack's like, I killed it! I did that!
She's super like surprised.
Yeah. Okay, this is the awake blue dragon, not incapacitated. It's got a minotaur in front of it, a paladin behind it. It's gonna attack the minotaur with a bite. Have I used my lightning breath? I haven't. How far is the line again? 30-foot line. You guys are gonna hate me if I kill Snack. I know Engorgio will hate me. Yes, I can get them both.
I will be enraged and things will happen.
Okay, he's lightning breathing the captain and Snack like down that way. Blah. Come on, save Snack. That's not a save. Snack's fucked. Snack is super fucked. Is she unconscious? She's unconscious.
Wait, why the hell did I take damage?
What?
What the hell did I take damage for?
Oh, did I have you targeted?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Let me undo that. Negate. Wait, why can't you negate damage anymore? Yeah, there we go. Negate. Where are you? I must have had you targeted. My bad, dude.
Like, what?
Did that fix you? Yeah, it did. No. Shit.
Oh.
Gosh darn it.
I got it.
Well, because I just negated the 34 damage.
Yeah, no, I knew where I was at. I got it.
Okay,
I fixed.
My bad. Sorry. Let's
I
make sure.
fixed.
Okay, let's take the prone off of you, too. You're not prone. Okay. All better. That's so weird that it had you targeted. Also, did it do the damage to the captain?
Yep.
It's half of 34. Yeah, 17. Okay. Cool.
Good
All
thing
right, moving on.
Good thing I did not see this.
Yeah, Snack is down for the count. M4P. And we got 20 minutes till I gotta close out tonight.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, Marbussman?
This. I'm so sorry I missed it. This box here, the pink box.
We don't need it anymore.
It's been a long day.
It's not
How are you?
ignored.
That's what I thought. I was just double checking. We're gonna bonus action dash.
Oh wait, I gotta go down a map level for
You don't really have to. He's
Sorry.
2 squares away.
Yeah. Just to be on the safe side, positional, awareness and all that. Okay.
Holy shit! I could stab now.
I was like, why are you dashing? I forgot you have half movement speed.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Yep.
Thank you for
So
remembering.
I won't get. Yeah, you're welcome. I won't get my offhand attack, but I can still stab with the main hand.
Yeah, you can. Just stab the one on the left, or else you're gonna wake up the other one.
I thought you
one
said
on the
neither of the
right.
blues were.
No, the one on the right is incapacitated.
Oh,
from
so it's
hit-
just one on the
yeah.
left.
Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
I
No,
see.
dude,
And the
you must keep in clutch with that spell.
one behind that blue on the left
is
is
also incapacitated. Yep.
Okay, then yeah, well, let's just do that then. Yeah, so we're gonna attack it with our short sword. Yes.
Here's a hit. 5 damage. Very nice. Well done. Oh wait,
And-
why did sneak attack not go off? I guess it doesn't count the captain as an ally. Do you have the manual sneak attack damage dice? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm looking at your sneak attack. Yeah, at the very bottom of that. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Oh,
The
here, I
extra
got it.
damage. Yeah, there you go. That's how much you should have done.
Nice. And
Beautiful.
that is.
He's an ally. I'm gonna count him as an ally. He's literally your guys' ally. It's just because
Yeah.
I have him as neutral faction that it doesn't. The game software doesn't categorize him as an
coding.
ally. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that for me.
You're welcome.
That's it. Okay, Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, back to back for you. Dude, Sean missed a lot tonight.
All right, we're gonna swing with our great sword. Our great sword. That's a bit.
Womp womp.
Then yeah, that's it. He doesn't get
Nope.
didn't get a cool high speed.
I think if he
bonus action
hits, he
thing.
could use his spell slots on smites, but yeah. You gotta hit an attack to do that.
That's all from him.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Invas. With the clutch crowd control spells.
I'm just gonna target this asshole. And I don't know what that is.
What?
Off my screen. I don't know. I clicked something and there was something
Yeah,
on
I've
the
been
screen.
getting some script errors.
Okay, so
Ignore.
where the fuck is it? It's been so long. Oh, because I'm dumb.
It's been like 2 months since we played.
I forgot it was a cantrip. I'm gonna use. No, I don't have to. I don't know. It's been so long.
It failed. Oh, vicious mockery. Nice. It failed.
And then I'm gonna use point and laugh, which is
Okay.
anyone who's an
Oh, that's
ally
right.
within 30 feet can use their reaction to add roll a dice. As
Okay.
many as my charisma modifier, which is
Within
here. I'll
30
just
feet of
share it because
you or
I
the
just
target?
explained it horribly.
Yeah, it's okay. With 30 feet of the target.
And I have +5 to my charisma, so 5 people, up to 5 people, can join in if they want.
Okay, you'll get 3. 1 from Incendra, 1 from the captain, 1 from the Skyrider.
And then if Messi or Ezekiel or Samson, 2 of them can do it too.
You guys
Yeah.
want to use your reaction?
Do you have to see
Yeah.
it?
You said 2 of us can do it, right?
You
2.
don't have to be. It doesn't say you have to be able to see it.
Oh.
You have to be within 30 feet of the enemy.
Yeah, I would.
So 5.
Do Ezekiel.
Oh, here, let me do my
2,
damage
3,
first.
4, sorry, and 1 from Ezekiel. 5.
So everyone rolls.
I can just roll 5d8.
Sure.
Okay, so Ezekiel uses reaction. Samson uses reaction. If you guys want to note that down, there's 5d8, 50. Maybe I shouldn't be doing these rolls.
Round down. So 7.
Oh, half it, and then round. Yeah, half rounded down. Okay, 7. So he takes 7 more points of damage. Oh man, he's almost dead. He has 2 hit points left.
Way to go, those 2 ones.
Sorry.
And then that will end my turn.
I can't wait to see how your rat is in the Viking game when it starts.
I know. I'm so excited.
Be so
Okay.
depressed. Oh, I hit bad again.
Alright, Skyrider is gonna... She can't really get to the one that's not incapacitated, so she's gonna go help Incendra with the other one over there and wake it up.
Or
I'll
she
make
can
sure.
aid the person on her team who's down.
Oh, that's right, you're right. That's probably way smarter. So she'll go take the help action.
Can you just imagine? I didn't like that bitch anyway.
Oh, I gotta just go up a level. I might be like in a wall. No, no, no. Okay, we're on the open deck. Okay, she's gonna go help, which will stabilize her friend. Stable. Why can't I find... Okay, yeah. Okay, Corley's not dead, just unconscious. I guess I'll give her 1 hit point, even though she's... No, she's still unconscious. Help just stabilizes them, so they don't have to make death saves, right? No, it doesn't heal them. I just wanted to take the dead thing off of her. Okay. That's Skyraider's action. Okay, sleepy. Sleepy!
I have been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna wrap up. It's just...
No, it's fine. It's fine. I had to go to Peoria today.
Poor deck. Does not have the ranged weapon, so... Or very many hit points. He's just gonna keep hiding in the kitchen. Okay, this guy's
Oh, I
dead.
can't. Come on, little princeling.
Alright, this one is going to not target Samson. Show me... Samson's below decks. Alright, this one's gonna fly towards the captain. It will dash to get there. Whoops. This one is incapacitated. Corley is unconscious and down on the ground, but stable. And Sendra will... She wants to help heal. Maybe she'll heal Corley. Yeah, let's do that. It's Cure Wounds, that's the touch one, right? Yeah.
Consent is important, Robin.
You are correct. Okay, she's going to Cure Wounds with a 2nd level spell slot on Coralie. So it's an extra d8 for every spell slot, right? Yeah, okay. So... Oh my god, dude, you guys, I should not play NPCs that need to be helpful at all. Well, she brought Coralie back up, though, a bit. That will end her turn. Okay, this white dragon wormling will come in. Man, this is such a narrow space.
Breathe on me, you mighty breather.
I can't breathe on you without breathing on all of its friends.
I know.
So, it's gonna come bite the captain. Watch you guys get the captain of the ship killed. That'd be so funny.
Well then, I don't remember his name. The other dog. The other dog can become the captain.
Rukon?
Yeah, he can become the captain.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I went to get water, so if you said anything to me.
No, we were just chit-chatting.
Who's attacking?
The white dragon.
Oh, can I...
Just came
Did
in.
it hit?
It did.
Can I cast a reaction, or is it too late?
Yeah, you can cast a I literally just passed the turn.
I am going to do Silvery Barbs.
Okay. Remind me what that does?
I just shared.
The triggering creature must re-roll the d20. Okay. Let me just go back to the white dragon. So this is my re-roll. Okay, I missed. So let
And
me
then
negate
I'm
the
gonna
damage.
give advantage to the captain.
Negate. I'm giving the captain back his 5 hit points he took from that. And then, I'm sorry.
And then I can choose another creature
Okay, to gain advantage on their
Yep.
next attack roll. Cool. Okay, so
Ability check or saving throw. Blah, blah, blah.
remind me when the captain's turn comes around that he has advantage. Okay. Alright, blue dragon, this one is incapacitated. This is not an incapacitated captain, or kobold. He's gonna attack the captain. Why is it not giving them pack tactics, bro? This shit's not working. They have pack tactics, so he should have advantage on this roll. Still missed. Okay, this one is incapacitated. Beam boss.
My turn.
Yep.
So this guy that is still alive, right?
Yep. He's got 2 hit points. The only monster that's not, the only blue dragon that's not incapacitated. Sorry, I forgot. There's 1 kobold and 1 white dragon. Also not incapacitated.
Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration and attack with advantage.
Oh, yeah, good call. Very nice at 19. 27 after modifiers.
And it did.
And you killed it. Just gotta find the right one to remove from the combat tracker. Not Snack. I almost removed Snack because she's also unconscious.
Bruh.
This one. Dead.
Move up there. Can I see that boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like 5 feet in the air, so like the tip of his head is taller than the Minotaur captain. Yeah.
Alright. Oops. I don't mean to hit it twice. The first one was a success. Okay. So that was a failure on my part, and then as bonus action, I'm going to heal myself again.
Okay.
And then back up 1.
You got it.
And then I'll just do that and heal myself.
Alright, this one is incapacitated. This is so much fun. I love having half my monsters incapacitated. Thanks, Bacon!
It's a fun spell.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
No, it's great. I think you guys really needed it this fight.
So since M4P is next after Ezekiel, we're gonna attack this blue dragon here.
Yeah, but there's other actors in between that.
Oh wait.
I don't know. It's the way the combat tracker shows you guys the turn order. It doesn't show you all the enemies in between.
Does this blue dragon go before M4P?
You don't know.
Yes, it does.
You have no
You
no
do
idea.
know.
Now you know.
Sorry. It's because
Um,
we use the alternating initiative, so the way it shows for you guys is not accurate. And I don't know why it does that. I wish you guys could see the correct order.
No, I love it that way.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
keep the mystery.
You can change it, but you have it hidden.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why.
it's probably a setting. I just don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
do-
Messy. Did I screw up all your plans?
Nah, it's okay. We're probably still gonna hit it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't get to the other dragons without like an op attack. I don't think.
You could take an op attack or two.
You can take the one that's right diagonal
You got
from you.
39 hit points. I think you'll be all right. Actually, 2 of them are
Oh wait,
incapacitated.
they're incapacitated. I can just
They
walk
can't
past.
op attack you, yeah.
Can I
Now,
move?
depending on how close you get to
Yeah.
this white dragon, the white dragon can op attack you.
I want to attack the white dragon.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm. That's close enough
Yeah,
to hit
it's
it, right?
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. Is
No,
that okay?
Are you trying to hit the white dragon? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can hit the white dragon.
All right, so we're gonna
Yeah, it's
do.
fine.
Let's play with some paladin stuff. Um. Ooh. He also has a silence.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's playing a Panovo exclusive subclass.
Let's try. Let's try this silence. It For the duration, no sound can be created with or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage. Whoa. And creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible here. So
So
is it
I love where your head's at, but that might mess with a lot of Invos's spells because a lot of their bard spells are like sound. They have to hear him.
hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Alright, well let's go with my original plan then. Let's do a let's just do one of our smites. Like a searing smite.
Yeah, do it. The cool thing about smites is you don't have to spend the spell slot like if you miss. So you can say you're gonna smite, but it only takes effect if you hit. Does that
Okay,
make sense?
do I still click the effect before I roll
Um,
damage? Or roll my
Before
attack?
damage, yes, but not before the attack, no.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so let's get the attack out on the white dragon with the
Yeah,
great sword.
and then you just make sure you turn on the effect before you deal the damage.
Alright, we hit. So now I hit the effect.
Um,
Which effect do I click?
I'm reading the spell to see which one of those. 1 second. Bear with me.
Mhm.
The next your weapon flares and the attack deal. Okay, so you definitely want the damage 1d6 fire effect, the very first one.
Mhm.
Um, and then the target also ignites in flames. Okay, yeah. So I see. Okay, actually, you want so the second effect in there, the one that says Searing Smite ongoing, that one gets applied to the target. It doesn't go on you, but that's fine because it's coded correctly. So you're also gonna put that effect on the dragon. So if you just click the effect button, it should go on him.
The first one?
So the first one goes on you. That's why it has self tag at the end of it. It's automatic, and then when you click it, it goes on to you, no matter what. That's going to make you roll
Okay.
the extra fire damage when you deal damage. And then the second effect goes on the dragon, and when his turn starts, he's on fire, so he'll take some fire damage.
Alright, so I click both of them?
Both. Yep, both. And now just roll your regular weapon damage. And you'll see the extra d6 for the fire damage. It's orange.
Oh, a 1. Outstanding.
And then when the dragon's turn starts, though, he'll take that ongoing fire damage.
Okay, and then I have to manually tick off spell slots here, right?
Yeah, just one spell slot, and that's a first level spell.
Yeah, first level. Okay. That will end Ezekiel's turn.
Nice, you did it.
I did stuff.
I think it's maybe your first time doing a spellcaster in Fantasy Grounds.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. See, it's not that hard. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean that, like, I'm trying to be encouraging for you guys. I love it. That's all.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, the white dragon has many targets for breath attack now. Even if he hits his friends, who fucking cares? 15-foot cone, let's go. I'm gonna draw it over here and then move it. Oh, well, never mind. It's better if he's further away. I guess I could only hit maybe... Five, 10, 15. Yeah, so Ezekiel, the blue dragon that's incapacitated, and M4P. Who has disadvantage?
Probably
the
M4P.
incapacitated.
No, M4P does.
M4P
Oh yeah,
because
because
of
you're
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Yep.
Well, sorry, you failed.
It's all good.
Sorry, not sorry.
Don't apologize yet. You
Oh,
haven't
I was
killed him.
targeting the captain on accident too. I didn't mean to. He was not in it. So hopefully I untargeted the captain. Hopefully this should work. Why did it expire? How long is the ongoing damage from Searing Smite supposed to last? It expired for some reason. Concentration up to 1
Oh, it
minute.
says
We need to change it.
Oh, okay. It does say on a successful save, the spell ends.
Oh, he saved against it.
Mm.
I see. Okay. Well, oh, you lost concentration on it. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
See Ezekiel concentration check. You rolled an 8.
Oh,
I see. He lost concentration on it. So
DC 15?
yeah, because of how much damage you took.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher. You took like 30 something damage. So the DC was 15. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's all coming back to me. Unfortunately, we do kind of have to end at the end of this round, you guys. Whether this combat's over or not. Already went a little longer than I intended to tonight. Okay. Embera is going to heal as many people as she can see. Nope, she can't do that either. You know what? Should I just turn Spirit Guardians on again? That's probably not gonna work, guys. She's gonna cast Guiding Bolt at this winged kobold. Fuck. I don't know what to do to help here. Just Sacred Flame. What do you guys want her to attack? The dragon? The white dragon? It's the only thing other than this kobold in front of her. Oh no, she'll kill this kobold. She'll just hit it with her mace.
What about healing snack?
Oh, snack. God damn it. Yeah, I can get that with a bonus action.
Snack.
She crit on this little kobold. Bro, that never happens for me. Why did I not put the damage on the kobold? There we go. Just had to do it that way, manually. Okay, she'll use her bonus action to Healing Word. Which, for some reason, on her sheet, it doesn't work. Can I borrow it from your sheet? I'm gonna have to. I need the heal off of your sheet. It's just a 1d4, right, for Healing Word?
Yeah, I can drop it on her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There's one on Snack.
Good snack.
3 hit points back to Snack. Snack is back. Snack is back. Yeah, that was funny. I gotta mark off my spell slot. It's a level 1. Okay. Snack is back. She will stand up from being prone. And then she will cast... Okay, that one's not... Okay, the dragon and the other winged kobold are not incapacitated. She will magic missile this winged kobold with her other 2nd level spell slot for 4 missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's almost dead. Not bad, Snack. Just gonna run backwards. 30 feet. Where was I? Right here. 30 feet. Let's get the fuck out of here. Skyrider is going to move around. She has a crossbow. I'm gonna take this point. crossbow this white dragon. Tis a hit. Not bad. Tordek's hiding in the kitchen like a little bitch. For good reason, he has 10 hit points, you guys. Like, total. And he's not a trained combat person. He's a chef. Okay, this guy is not incapacitated. For some reason, I thought this one was incapacitated. Oh, it is. It is. I see it now. Okay, Coralie will come attack the winged kobold. Right here. Scimitar. Oh, it still says I'm unconscious. Okay, hang on now. I am not unconscious. Or prone. I should not have had disadvantage, but whatever. We're just gonna let it stand. M4P. And then after you, it's the captain, and then that's the bottom of the round where we will have to call it for tonight.
Hmm. Well. All right. So walking.
You
Can
can
you
pass
walk
through your
through in it?
allies.
You can pass through alleys, but it's like difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, and you can only pass through enemies that are 2 sizes larger than you unless you're like a halfling or a gnome. They get special rules because they're small.
So could I pass through the blue dragon,
No,
like just to the right of him?
it's medium.
Hmm.
Now, I'll allow you to make things like acrobatics checks to like climb over it. I'll allow that.
I mean, it's incapacitated, right? So yeah, I mean, I'd be willing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try to
I'll
just
say
get
even, yeah, just
around
a
it.
DC 10 acrobatics check. You can literally just kind of like tuck and roll over it type. Do you know what I mean? Like a little flippy floppy over it. If you
Yeah, I
want to
don't
make
know
an
if I should
acrobatics check.
go. Oh, I can hold control and like. So there's where I'd like to go.
Okay.
I'll make my check.
Yeah, DC 10. Not too terribly difficult. It's incapacitated. It can't really fight you off or like wing slap you or anything. Oh,
Oh,
there you go. You made it.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah, because
Wow, I
you're
still made it.
exhaustion.
That's right. I forget.
Yep.
Okay. Um,
You
now
need
we
a
can
nap.
attack the white dragon.
Yes, you can.
Does that count as like a bonus action or anything like that?
It's part of your movement.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, same.
It's late for me. I don't normally stay up this late. It's so hard.
Um, can I do my sneak attack damage?
Yes. Yeah, hopefully it'll be automatic this time because Ezekiel's on right there within 5 feet. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I would just roll the attack normally and we'll see if the damage comes automatically. That's a hit. Yeah, see it turned on. Sneak attack
Oh, nice.
turned on. Yeah, for some reason it just didn't count the captain earlier as your ally.
We did it.
You did it! You killed the white dragon! Well done!
Thanks.
I'm your guys' biggest fan, okay?
Okay, now we're gonna attack this blue dragon right here next to me. Because I know that Ezekiel gets to go before the blue dragon goes again.
Well, you're the after you is just the captain. That's the bottom of the round.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the
Yeah,
Ezekiel
I
get
hear
another
you.
turn.
Mhm.
I don't know. Is that like meta gaming? Is
No,
that...
no. If you know
Okay.
your friend's about to attack it, that's like the in world. That's how it would work.
All right,
You're
so
fighting things with your buddy.
we're gonna offhand dagger attack this blue dragon. Ah, it's missed anyway.
Unfortunately, you missed.
All right, and that ends my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take the captain's turn, and then
He
that'll be
has
the end of this
advantage.
round. Yes, thank you. He has advantage. He's gonna attack the blue dragon since he saw M4P doing that with advantage on his scythe. Ooh, nice. Thank you for that. All right, here's some big mommy scythe damage. As you guys see him attack with his scythe, you see a flash of what kind of looks like some kind of magic rune on it. All right. That will end his turn. Which brings us to the top of the round for next time. And for P, you'll be starting us off. Unfortunately, that is where we have to call it tonight. We already went a bit later than I had expected to, but that's okay. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too.
All right. Well,
Yeah, for
thank
sure.
you.
We will be back. I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. We will be back. I don't have a cell phone to look at my calendar, so whatever the date is, 2 Fridays from today.
13.
Thanks.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks,
Have a good
Robin.
night. Thank you, and thank your chat for hanging out and watching us play.
Oh
Wait.
yeah. Hi, Engorgio's chat.
I Engorgio's chat. The Engorgiates.
I hope you all have a great night.
You too. Thank you. All right, stream. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow for some Phandelbert. I think, yeah, Phandelbert tomorrow, and that's it for the weekend. So have fun. Thanks, and have a good night.